Netherlands, welcome back to another video. Really excited to film this video because I think this is my most frequently asked questions, to do a video giving you guys tips about how to grow thin, fine, natural hair. And for a long time I've been kind of ignoring this question because I know that I have multiple video and tutorials and everything about thin, fine, natural hair and how I grew my thin, fine, natural hair a bit thicker. But I also figure out maybe I don't have everything listed, like it's all over the place. I don't have it like all listed from A to Z or something like that. So this have been on my blog for a while now. I have made a list of 14 essential tips for thin, fine, natural hair. I'll put the link in the description box for you guys to download it as well. People who read my blog have been downloading it really frequently, so I thought why not to share it also here. So before I get into the video, I wanted to show you this quick hairstyle that I am rocking. I filmed a twist out video I think 3 days ago, and this is the twist out that I'm still rocking. I decided to rock it like this today and I'm really enjoying it. It's really nice and simple, and I left the puff out. Normally I tuck it in to protect my ends, but because I'm not wearing anything that it can rub on it and everything, so I just left it out like this. And I'm actually enjoying it because I don't wear my hair like this a lot often. Sorry guys, it's so hot here. The summer is really crazy in the Netherlands, but we are still enjoying it. So before I get into the video, if you have not checked out my printables, my Adinkra symbol printables right behind me, go check it out. I also have my kente planners and also my nursery animals kente printables, so go check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. And also I get a lot of questions about my earrings and stuff like that. I also have an Etsy shop where I have a lot of Ankara accessories that links together and all those jazz. Also Ankara earrings and also Adinkra earrings and stuff like that. So check it out if you want, and let's get straight into the video. So these tips that I'm going to give are pretty simple tips, and I bet you have thought about it before, but the thing is to be consistent in that which you're doing. That is what I have noticed. I started my hair, my natural hair journey like maybe 5 years ago or something like that, and I feel like because I've been consistent throughout the whole these few years, I am finally seeing results. So you cannot expect you cannot expect to implement a few of these tips and then the next day your hair is just long and fluffy and everything. I wish that was true, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. So my number one tip would definitely be you should get to know your hair. I cannot stress this enough, how important it is for you to get to know your hair. I know I get a lot of comments telling me that my hair is not thin, my hair is not fine, my hair is this, my hair is that. But then again, I mostly don't reply to those comments because I'm telling myself, this is my hair, I know my hair, and I am saying that it is thin and fine. And you guys are seeing it through the camera, and that is basically all that you have to judge my hair on. So you can basically not say that my hair is not thin or my hair is not fine just because you saw it on the camera. I am the one dealing with it day in, day out, and I am saying that my hair is thin and fine. Apart from that, I also have alopecia on my edges. They don't grow. I have it since I am a kid. I feel like you can have similar hair with people, but everybody have different hair. Like your hair can look very similar to mine. You can also even have alopecia, but then again there are different stages of alopecia, there are different types of alopecia, so it can never be like really the same. We can only do some things that we have in common. So I think it's really important to get to know your hair. Is your hair really thin? Is it fine? Does it like moisture? Does it not like moisture? Is it protein sensitive? Is it low porosity? Do you have like is your density low? Do you have a big head? Do you have a small head? Because those are all things that can influence how your hair appear and all those things. So if you know how your hair is, I feel like you can deal with it more, and you can also get good products that work with it, and you can do you can find a routine that works for you. You can find techniques that work for your hair. So it is really important to know your kind of hair. So that was a long tip, but it's really important. It's really my number one tip. And also my second tip is something that I can really swear by, that since I really started seriously doing this, I have seen a lot of growth in my hair, and I've seen my hair becoming more healthy and all those things. That is scalp massage. I really cannot stress this enough, how important it is, especially if you want to see growth in your hair. You cannot leave scalp massages out. I have a video totally dedicated. I think I even have 2 videos only on this subject: scalp massages and products that I use to do my scalp massages, and the techniques that I use to do my scalp massages. And trust me, I am not somebody who is going to sit down almost the whole day playing with my hair and doing things to my hair. No, I have a pretty busy life. So when I found out that scalp massages help my hair, it kind of really scared me, because then I know that I have to actually take this thing serious and actually make time to do it. So what I do is I basically take just 5 minutes out of my day, and I go in my hair and just massages. And I start with my edges, or the places that I think that they need more stimulation, hair stimulation, because I know after 5 minutes my muscles will be hurting, my fingers will be hurting and everything, and I will not have the same strength to be massaging. So mostly I start with my nape and my edges and everything, and I work my way up. So on to the next tip. That is my third tip. So my third tip is a protective hairstyle. This is something that I have noticed, and I've actually built a routine around it, from washing my hair to moisturizing it, to styling it, to protecting it, to doing this and doing that until another wash day, if you know what I mean. So I actually have a plan for when I wash my hair. I have a plan for every single day of the week, till the time I have to wash my hair again. I also have videos. I think even in my previous video, my twist out on dry hair video, I even explained a little bit in it. So basically what I do is I wash my hair, do a whole wash day routine, all those jazz, and then I go ahead and put my hair in twists, and then I'll rock those twists for about 3 days. And then I go ahead and do twist out, and then I will probably rock the twist out for 1 or 2 days, because my hair is out and I don't want my hair to be out all the time. And after the 1 or 2 days, I go ahead and put my hair in a bun, just like this. Right now I left the bun out because I know that it's not rubbing anything on my shoulder, and it's summertime and all those things. But in the winter time, most likely I'll put the bun most likely I'll put my hair in a bun, sorry. So most likely I'll put my hair in a bun, and maybe the next day I'll put my hair in 2 big how do you call that, 2 big knots. I have a video about this, guys. You should check it out. I'll link it up somewhere here. So that is how I protect my hair almost the whole week. So I like to protect my hair. I like to do simple protective style, but styles that look cute, and styles that are realistic, that I can also see my hair. And if I know that I have a really busy period coming up or something like that, then I go ahead and put my hair in a chunky twist, and I add Afro kinky, and I leave that in for about 6 weeks or something. Even within the 6 weeks, I'll go ahead and do my scalp massages. I'll go ahead and put oils on my scalp, essential oils and all those things on my scalp. So it's really important to find a routine around protective styling that works for you. So I am not too much a fan of just protecting your hair and not leaving your hair out or showing your hair or all those things. I think we do a lot of things to make our hair grow, and it's also nice to show your hair that it is growing and you have styled it really nice and cute. So I am a fan of doing maybe 70% protective style, and also 30% just leaving your hair and styling it the way you want and all those things. So it is really important to find a routine around protective style that works for you. I have a few videos about protective styling and how I go about it and what I do and all those things. I'll link it up here somewhere for you guys. Okay, let's go to tip number 4. Tip number 4 is hair products. It is really important to know which hair products works for you, and you can only know which hair products works for your hair if you know your hair, if you know actually what works for me, what does not work for me. Like I said in tip 1, you have to know your hair. You have to know whether your hair like moisture, your hair like protein, or your hair like a balance. Like my hair, it likes balance of moisture and protein. So maybe one week I'll do moisturizing deep conditioner, and the other week I'll do a protein deep conditioner. And I also know that my hair really likes pre-poo, so I kind of always pre-poo. Sometimes I don't even deep conditioner after washing my hair, but I will make sure that I do my pre-poo, because I know how much my hair loves pre-poo, and how my whole wash day routine will go very smoothly if I do a pre-poo and all those things. So it's really important to know your hair and know which products you should use that works for your hair, because if you're using product that is not working for your hair will keep on being dry and breaking off or tangling up, or being very when you have moisture overload, like your hair feels like elastic and all those things. That's really not healthy. You need to have a good balance between moisture and protein, and you can only have that balance if you know what your hair likes and what your hair do not like and all those things. I also have a video here on YouTube showing my hair products and my staple products, and why I use certain hair products and why I don't use certain hair products. Talking about hair product, this is also something that you can try out if you want to. Essential oils, those are things that blew my mind in 2018 and 2019, also this year. I rediscovered my love for essential oils. Actually, there are just 3 essential oils: tea tree essential oil, rosemary, and peppermint essential oil. They are like really my favorite essential oils at this moment. I really don't joke with them. When I'm doing my scalp massages, I add a few drops of peppermint essential oil. In argan oil, you always have to use a carrier oil when you're using essential oil. In argan oil, and I use it to massage my scalp and all those things, and like you really feel it working and all those things. So, but then again, you also have to like find out if you are not too sensitive for all these products, like I said. So we always come back to point 1. You have to know your hair, you have to know yourself, you have to know what you can do, what you cannot do, what your hair can accept and what your hair cannot accept. So I feel like I'm preaching here, guys. Okay. Tip number 5 will be, you should find a good hair routine and stick to it. This is really important, what works for me, especially when I'm busy and all those things. I have a certain routine, and that fits also in my busy life and everything. You have to find a hair routine that works for you. I have a wash day routine, I have protective style routine, I have scalp massages routine and everything. It's really important to find a routine. You cannot just sit down and one day think, oh, let me wash my hair. Let me massage my scalp. Like, it doesn't work that way. You have to have a good routine and stick to it. Be consistent with that which you want to do, that which you want to achieve with your hair and all those things. Otherwise, you're not going to see any result. Like I said, I even have a protective style routine. So if I wash my hair day 1, I know what I'm going to do all the 7 days of the week until the next day that I have to wash my hair. So yeah, it's important to really have a good hair routine. And my last tip, which is a bonus tip, it's also, I think it's also in my PDF that I'm referring you to download if you want to download it. It's also detangling your hair with your fingers. I only use combs. Sometimes I only use comb on wash day, or maybe I'm doing a complicated style on YouTube and I know that I really need my comb. Those are the only times that I use my comb. Apart from that, I only finger detangle my hair. I do everything with my finger. If you have thin fine hair, your hair is really fragile. You don't want to be combing and tear it and brushing it and everything. I rather not do all those things. I just go ahead and do with my finger. Like, your hair is really not that thick. You can get all the tangles out with your finger, and with your fingers you can also feel the little tangles, and you can get them out of or you can take them out, or you can loosen them up and everything. So it's really important not to be using combs and brushes and all those things too much on your hair. Of course, sometimes you have hairstyles that you do need combs, or you or you have a wash day routine that you think, okay, I really need to go in there deep, and especially after a long protective style, you think, okay, I really need to go in with a comb and get all the tangles out. But apart from that, if you really wash your hair once every week or once every 2 weeks, you really don't need a comb to be combing your hair all the time. So yeah, that is my final tips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something out of it. Please let me know if you have any tips for thin, fine, natural hair. You can leave it in the comment section below, where you can share our thoughts about it. Other people can learn from you. We are here to learn from each other, so that will be fun to do. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.